I think she wasn't dead. Barlow walked coolly over and finished her off with a blunt instrument.
Don't upset yourself anymore, Dad.
It was all allegations before. Now everything's fact.
I just think that's the way they have to report it these
How
days.
do they know he walked coolly back? And no mention that the blunt instrument has never been found, probably with the real killer's fingerprints on it.
When are you seeing him?
This afternoon.
How long's he got to appeal?
28 days, so there's not a moment to lose.
Oh, it won't mean that we'll have to cancel the wedding.
No, life goes on, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just tricky, isn't it? You know, what with everything that's happening, you feel guilty enjoying yourself, don't you?
Well, I can ask Peter if you like, see what he thinks.
But what if he doesn't approve?
Sure he will.
What did you have to go and put that idea in his head for?
Oh, hiya. How was he?
As well as can be expected. He's going to appeal.
Well, that's good.
And he insists that the wedding goes ahead.
Really?
He wants you to enjoy it, not feel guilty. Only wishes he could be there.
Oh, that's really good of him.
Yeah, it is.
On the downside...
Ugh, there's always something.
Oh, appeals don't come cheap.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So where's he going to get the money?
Gonna have to sell the shop, I'm afraid.
I'm trying to get all heavy with you, okay? I'm not. I feel like you're acting strange and I don't know why. I thought, you know, after Peter and Tina, that we decided we were going to be honest with each other. But lately, every time I try and talk to you, you just clam up. I mean, look at you now. You've gone back into your shell. You can't even look at me. Is this down to Peter? Are you still in shock?
Look, it's just not easy to talk about all this stuff, you know?
Look, Dad.
Ooh, wow.
Do I look like a princess?
You do.
I know I shouldn't, but she begged me. Doesn't she look absolutely beautiful?
She does.
Yeah.
She can't get it mucky. Amy, stay away from the fence, love. She was adamant you see her in it.
Well, I'm glad she was. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. Is that rain?
Is it?
I don't think so.
I think it is. Yeah, I think we should go in because we don't want to get your pretty little dress spoiled, do we? Come on, let's go.
Amy. Oh, just play on my phone for a bit of something.
There you go. Cheers.
I'm off on a coat run.
Well, hang on a minute. I didn't know you were working.
We're short of drivers, so I want me lot.
Tracy, she shouldn't be in here.
I just need to have a quick drink, you know, to calm my nerves.
It's nearly a week till you get married.
Yeah, and everything's sorted now, down to the very last detail.
I think it's just pre-wedding jitters. Oh, I want everything to be perfect. Hey, I've got some photographs on my phone, you know, of the style I want my hair to be.
All right.
Hey, Amy, give me my phone.
No.
Amy?
I'm in the middle of a game.
Give me my phone! Great. You know, that could have gone on your dress. Right, come on, let's get you home. I'm sorry. Sorry. Come on.
Do you want a drink? I think I need one. What's going on with you? It's Steve. I can't put my finger on it, but something's changed.
You know, maybe part of him feels guilty about what he did to Jim. Although I'm glad he did it.
I think he's gone off me.
Well, he's definitely gone off me.
Yeah, and me. He's a right moody so-and-so.
Yeah, and why? Because he's unhappy. And who's making him unhappy? Me. And every time I try and talk to him about it, he goes into his cave and then I feel worse because it's like I'm making it worse by drawing attention to it. I don't know, maybe I should just accept that he don't feel the same way about me. I should stop wittering. I've got much bigger things to worry about.
Just can't believe he got such a long sentence.
It was hardly a parking offence, was it?
Only 15 years. Simon's going to be a grown man by the time he gets out. He's going to miss every birthday and Christmas.
To be honest, I'm more worried about what you're going through. Maybe now you can start to move on from all this, eh?
Not like Tracy has, you mean? She's hardly shedding a tear for her brother, is she?
Well, maybe not outwardly, but you don't know how she's really feeling deep down.
Yeah, well, she looks like she couldn't care less to me.
Well, maybe you should take a leaf out of her book.
Right. Well, if that's the way you feel, you can drop dead and all.
What's happened?
Of all the selfish, mean spirits.
Babe, what's going on?
Right. You know Bev, my mum's mate that she's staying with? Her brother's only gone and died.
And that is selfish, Boo, because...
No, not him, her. Well, she reckons Bev's that upset that she can't leave her.
Well, surely that's a nice thing to do.
She's gonna miss the wedding. I can't believe that she's putting that shriveled up old cow ahead of me. This ruins everything.
Hey, come here.
I don't believe it.
Come here. Look, wasn't it you that said that your mum makes a right show of herself at weddings? Dances like a lunatic, twirling around so everyone can see her knickers, then gets hammered and tries to cop a feel of all the waiters.
Yeah, but...
So, look, surely this is just one less thing for you to worry about.
You really are a glass half full kind of bloke, aren't you?
That is why you love me. Look, please, babe, just relax, yeah? This wedding is going to be amazing, and all eyes are going to be on you.
Yeah. Everybody's staring at me. Most of them green with envy because I look so gorgeous.
All we have to do is smile, say I do, get hammered, have a piece of cake, and then me and you, we are off to sunny Goa.
No, you're right. I mean, it's meant to be the happiest day of my life, isn't it? I'm not going to let my mum ruin it. What would I do without you?
Well, it's a good job you're never going to have to find out, isn't it?
I hope this soup kitchen of yours isn't going to bring any undesirables to the area.
Well, why don't you pop in later and have a look for yourself?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the community as it is, so why would I want to spend more time with them?
It's your dad. Yeah. Sorry about her, mate. She's not much of a people person.
Hiya, Dad. No, I left my phone in the shop. Oh. Really? Right. Bye.
What is it?
It's Peter. He got life. Minimum 15 years.
Come here.
How long are you going to be, darling? Sat here on my own with a bottle of wine. You don't get here pretty quickly. I think I'm going to be smashed.
What do you think you're doing?
I've got to go. I'm sorry.
You are supposed to be organising our wedding, not sat here getting hammered.
Sorry, she's had some bad news. Peter.
All right, yeah. What'd he get?
Got life. Minimum 15 years. Not that you care.
Come on. Look, I know that you're upset, which is why I've been on the phone.
Oh, had a word with the Home Secretary, have you?
Nope. Travel agent. I've just upgraded our flights to first class.
Oh! Oh, I am going to marry the heck out of you. Oh, not revealing, Winona. Classy, with a contemporary twist. Right, well, A, that's not my problem, and B, with the amount we're paying you, you can afford to have a spray tan, which, by the way, I would really recommend. Well, what they say at the Conservatoire really is no concern of mine. Look, 2 words, Catherine Jenkins. Do you really think she would still be wowing people at Wembley if she was dressed up in a pair of her mum's old curtains? Right. Well, in that case, I'm sorry. It's a no from me. Well, take it up with my wedding planner.
You've sacked the harpist the day before the wedding. Trace, ring her... Oh, I'll ring her back.
She's gigging all the time.
Gigging?
Oh, look, we only get one shot of this. I don't want to compromise my vision.
Tracy, right, you are going to give yourself a heart attack.
All will be well.
In the best of all possible worlds.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You need this like a hole in the head.
Honestly, it's a welcome distraction. Yeah, 15 years. Will appeal, of course, but who's to say I'll still be here when Peter gets out?
Well, at least he will get out. I mean, if we were in Texas, he'd be facing the electric chair.
Oh, well, that is fine talk for the eve of my wedding. What's your entertainment going to be on your stag do, Rob? Pulling the legs off spiders?
Good food, good company. You should be applauding his good sense.
What, a night in with Carla?
Gemma...
Oh, yeah? I'm just off to get my suit. Is 7-ish all right?
Sorry? Sorry, I've just seen Ken. He's got a visiting order from Peter.
All right, don't tell me you're jealous.
You have told me everything, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I'm just going to bring round some beers, my Goodfellas DVD.
No, about that night, Tina.
Carla, look, it's over. Despite what you said in the witness box, Peter's been convicted by cleverer people than us. If there was any stone left unturned, I'm sure they would have found it by now.
Believe me, it happened.
Right, this is grief. You've lost your marriage, your best mate, you've been lied to. You've got to move on.
Yeah, well, that's easier said.
Please, even if it's just for the next 2 days. This wedding matters to me.
Yes, and a bit too much to your fiancé. Yes, I appreciate it, short notice, yeah. Tomorrow, well, our original harpist fell ill. How desperate am I? I'd say I'm at grovelling point.
Birmingham 6. Guildford 4.
There is no denying there have been miscarriages of justice. They've been mostly conspiracies. The great British public baying for heads, and heads have to be found and quickly, but Peter...
I know him, Roy.
Perhaps not as well as you thought.
You sound like Rob.
If you'd seen him, and the bracelet, what was that doing in the yard at number 1?
Well, other people live there.
Shop! We're family. She wants to get to know us.
Scylla doesn't do family.
Well, she thinks Sinead's the bee's knees.
Well, she's not daft, just devious. Watch her, that's all I'm saying. Right. I tell you what she'll be after, an invite to the end party.
Oh, talking of which, dry eyes, drum roll. Tonight, Matthew, I'm gonna be Deirdre Barlow, a.k.a. Tracy's wingman. Woman. Girl Friday, even though it's not Friday. I'm taking bookings for the karaoke. You are coming. You'll be sisters soon.
Yeah, well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Look, I know she has a knack of getting people's backs up to our trace, but once you've lived with her, you see another side.
Come on, even if it's just to have a giggle with us girls.
Oh, God knows, fears I could do with a giggle, but you know, if I don't keep the groom out of trouble, who will?
Inflatables. Or anything that's battery operated.
Well, at least we're the L plate.
Babe, I've had more blokes than I've had hot dinners. This is my 4th trip up the aisle. I hardly pass for a learner.
What about then?
Oh, what a mess up my hair.
You're not going to say no to the sash?
It's a bit tacky, isn't it? Oh, go on then, since you've gone to so much trouble. How was Peter?
It's your hen night.
Yeah, and I'm a big girl. How was he?
Staring down the barrel of a gun. You sorry you asked? Can't believe he's missing your wedding, missing Simon and his suit. He can barely see beyond the next 15 days. But by the time I left, he was a little more positive. I've encouraged him to start a journal. You know, sort of prison diary. Well, it worked for Brendan Bayonne, Jean Genet, Cervantes.
Yeah. What, like day 57, porridge for breakfast?
Yeah, record his feelings so Simon can see he put up a fight.
With the wardens?
Ah, with the system. He's an innocent man. Anyway, look, don't let me keep you any longer. I'm so sorry your mother isn't here.
Don't start her off again.
Oi, come here. I've got the next best thing.
This is your time.
You better be hungry. There's enough for 10 in here.
What did you go for in the end, green or red?
Green chicken and Panang beef.
You pig. I wonder what Pete is eating tonight.
Oh, red, definitely. With pad thai on the side. Right, a few ground rules for this stag. We can get drunk and maudlin. We can play minibus of death, so long as you don't put my fiancé on it. But the trial, Peter, Tina, it's all off limits. Carla, I mean it. Park it for tonight, yeah?
It's not like Pete was the only one living in that house. I mean, it just feels like they've picked the culprit and they're fitting the evidence around it. There was Tracy there, Deirdre, you.
He was the only one with a motive.
Well, Tracy was pretty brassed off. I mean, Tina ruined her engagement.
Yeah, pretty brassed off. That would have stood up in court. Oh, I'll tell you who slipped through the net. Eccles, call the cops. It's a whitewash. Get the mutt in for questioning.
Oh, all right.
No, it's not all right. Look, this is meant to be my stag. You're meant to be calming my nerves, bigging me up, laughing at all of our yesterdays. But no, as per, it's all about you, isn't it? Look, you don't rate the bride. You've done jack for the wedding. If you don't want to be here, go. Seriously, look. There's your jacket. There's the door. Go.
I'm so sorry. You're right. But I tell you what, we are here now for you. Well, I'm a cow. I'm a self-obsessed cow.
You forgot to bring the phone. ever tell anyone that I've said that and you are a dead woman? I mean it, Carla. Ever. All right?
Okay, truce. Can't even mention it in my speech. Oh, big fun.
No, I know I shouldn't ask, but you will go easy on Trace.
Well, the woman who bunked off her own engagement party just to have a quick bunk up.
I'm irresistible.
Ugh.
That night, though, I'll tell you, I almost put my neck out on that horrible couch of Ken's. You know, the one with the upright back?
Please stop. I'm trying to eat here.
Oh, you're the right. Oh, you've got to try this. Yeah.
There we go, girls. Compliments of the house.
Oh, cheers, babe.
I just feel like a slap in the face if I had to change my name. I mean, my dad's brought me up, done everything for me. And if I weren't Armstrong, I don't know, I just wouldn't feel like myself.
Oh, it'd be nice to be asked, though, wouldn't it, babe? Right, are you joining us, Sean?
Well, seeing as Matthew Morrison's a no-show.
Yeah, along with every other eligible bachelor in town.
Well, I might have one with you. Maybe two. Oh, why not, eh?
My mum's still double-barrelled, Scylla Battersby Brown. She thought it was classy at the time.
Well, we said that about the snood.
Tracy Barlow Donovan, TBD.
No, Tracy Donovan Barlow. Now, that's got a ring to it. Oh, Auntie Emily. Well, at least my godmother could be here, even if my real mother couldn't.
Well, it is a very special occasion.
Yeah, all the other weddings were just dress rehearsals. Now, this is the real deal, and we all know it.
Read the card.
Oh, thank you. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious, boastful, arrogant or rude. Yada, yada, yada. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things.
It's Corinthians 13, and and I return to it time and time again.
Oh, well, I think it's sweet. Right, Auntie Emily, what do you want to drink? Is it a sherry?
Oh, yes, that would be lovely.
Come on, this.
I'm just not that desperate for a free glass of fizz. I don't even like the woman.
Does anybody?
What I want to know, and I'm sure Emily's with me on this, is where's the stripper?
Boy, there'll be none of that tat tonight, thank you. No strippers, no drag queens, no Robbie Williams tribute acts.
Yeah, we're going for more of an intimate soiree feel.
All right, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll wait up.
I won't be late.
Ty asked me over for a beer. It was meant to be like a last night bevy with me, mum.
Oh, that's nice.
She only begged us off to bed. She wasn't even bladdered.
I told you she was poorly.
Ignorant is what she is. I don't make a tablet for that. Anyway, have a good night.
I'll see you later.
See you.
Iggy, I swear I wouldn't ask, but I'm desperate. Yeah, I know, it's short notice, I know it's not very rock and roll, but I need a guitarist that can charm the birds from the trees and bring a tear to a dead man's eye.
Yeah. Oh, I'll open another.
Yeah, why don't you do that? I'm just going to nip out a sec.
You jumping ship? Some best woman you are.
I forgot to buy a bottle for breakfast.
Brown sauce.
Champagne. You see, I'm going to do you proud.
I'll walk that far with you.
No, I'll stick the DVD on.
Well, you missed the beginning. As far back as I can remember, I always
wanted to be a gangster.
Carla, wait. No point going without this.
It's out on a great night.
Yeah, not bad. It's not the same, though, without Deirdre, is it? You know, at first, she really didn't like Rob. She said he was shifty, grasping. Told Tracy she was throwing her life away.
Don't hold back, Liz.
Well, not now. He has been like a rock.
Yeah, well, he is loyal. It's been his undoing in the past.
Well, I know I'm biased, but it's really good to see some folk having fun. I mean, that engagement party. Whew.
We were just reminiscing about that.
Cast a very long shadow over this place. Over everybody. Hey, and Deirdre were fuming. All the money she spent on the cake, the balloons, the bar. Then the happy couple go missing in action. Tracy went off, said she had a headache, had to have a lie down.
On her own.
Who picked this?
Hey, Liz, you got something on your teeth. No, come here. I'll show you in the mirror.
Listen, next song is your request.
So we have it?
Yeah, lovely girl.
Heart of gold.
Worst voice I've ever heard. Me and Iggy have played pumpkins.
That's it, you got it. See, I was oblivious to all this, so... And Tracy just said she had a headache. Little minx.
Rob had a right gob on him. Oh, so was that.
And Deirdre went back to the house.
Mortified.
She didn't walk in on... Oh!
Busted!
What? I'm not saying anything I won't say to your face.
I am green with envy. To be so overcome with passion that you turn your back on a buffet.
Yeah, we were up them stairs like rats up a drain pipe. They say that fades, don't they? You know, the urgency, once you're married. Does it? Well, I suppose you're the wrong person to ask. Hey, Carla, while you're here, you couldn't do me a favour, could you? Let's just let the tubs run out on the floor and, I've got my purse.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm good for it, sis.
And if you're not, we know where you live.
2 6.
What kept you? Oh, no, don't tell me, no. You've been spraying squirty cream over some beefcake and a thong while I've been doing the dishes.
Why didn't you call it off? Now we've got this pantomime. What a waste of money, of hope.
What's happened?
Of course, you're the new messiah, aren't you, to their family? I mean, you've given Tracy a happily ever after. God, poor deluded Ken and Deirdre. Did you even think about what this might do to them? Did you think about Amy? The wedding, Rob. You seriously cannot go through with
What,
it.
have you had a bang
Knowing
on the
what
head?
you know, what I know
What?
now, that you lied. You lied about that night. You lied about murder.
What are you on about?
No. I am not like them. You cannot treat me like an
I'm
idiot.
not.
You bitched and you twisted and you pointed your finger from the word go. And why? Because it so suited you to see him get the blame, didn't it? Peter didn't kill Tina, and you damn well know that. But I tell you what, Rob. Now I can prove it.
We're back in Coronation Street in half an hour.
Why are you protecting her? Okay, I know you love her, I get that, I really do, but this is murder.
Tracy didn't kill Tina.
You think she could have got you sent down for? Perverting the cause of justice, assisting an
I
offender?
swear.
Have you forgotten what prison was like? Hell. Your exact words.
But she didn't
Hell.
do it.
It nearly finished you off, Rob. Just give it up. Your alibis don't even
We were
stack
at
up.
Deirdre's.
Trying out the Drayland sofa,
Yeah.
so you said except you weren't, were you?
Well, who says?
If you were flying solo. Because according to Tracy, she went in that door and she couldn't get up them stairs quick enough.
Upstairs, downstairs, bed, sofa. She got mixed up, so what?
So one of you's lying.
Well, it was a long time ago.
Truth doesn't change, Rob. Lies
But it's
change.
not lies. What are you doing?
Well, I'm ringing the police.
Give it
Rob! Okay, then. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll shout it out from the back of the church tomorrow, shall I? Or better still, I'll go and tell her to her face at her own hen do.
All right, okay. I lied.
Wait. How can you be so stupid?
Tracy didn't kill Tina. On my life, like, I know that.
How do you know?
She was nowhere near. She was driving a tranny full of knockoff gear around Salford.
You lied to the cops to cover that up, no?
The truth would have got us both sent down.
No.
I'm on licence. You just said it yourself. Prison, it nearly finished me off. I couldn't risk that, could I? And that's why Tracy, why she drove for me. She took that risk for me. I couldn't dob her in, could I? Lying to the police, it wasn't going to change out. They weren't after Tracy, not interested. They got their murderer, Peter. I know you don't want to believe it, Carla, but Peter is where he belongs. He is. And Tracy, my Tracy, is innocent. That's the truth.
I am on a curfew. I am not waking up with a banging head in the morning.
Oh, blimey, it must be low.
Oh, Liz, it totally is. No, I'm going to have a stand-in, a proxy.
Oh.
Annie Bear.
Oh, give her another forfeit, Liz.
Song or snog? Either sing a karaoke classic or snog apartment.
I've just had a bag of cheese and onion crisps.
What song is it?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yes, Gloria Gaynor.
Oh, proxy!
Who's Gloria Gaynor?
Oh, stuff it. The curfew's 10:30.
Hey, you sure it's me that's got them rings and not you? Oh. Is that the hens? Hey, you still gonna marry her? She's all hungover and bathing into a bouquet.
Too right. Shouldn't you be practicing your best bird speech?
Hey, mate, I'm all right. I could riff on about your bad behaviour for hours. Rob was once found in the woods at the back of our estate, dressed in nothing but a man-sized hanky. No explanation ever given.
Wipes from the memory.
Apart from Laura Barker, that was in his class, that went bright red whenever he blew his nose. He named his goldfish MC, not after any rock star or DJ like he told everybody else, but actually after our very own Michelle Connor, that he held a candle for till he was at least 17.
Do you want Tracy to say I don't?
Oh, shut up. Give over, you'll be married by then speech, isn't it?
Well, at least you're not going down the soppy route, I suppose.
What, like I'd never survived this year without you?
Of course you would.
No, wouldn't I be dead? Or rocking in a corner?
Oh, you're stronger than that.
No, I'm not. That's your department. I'm surprised we're in the same gene pool, really. I mean, I think you're half milkman.
When did we ever have a milkman?
Half bailiff, then. I don't know, but Mum definitely snuck somebody in that gave you something I've not got. But I'm learning. Without you, I would have probably jumped off this thing by now.
That's purely selfish. Just want a badass hand to fob the kids off onto.
Kids? Wow, we really are settling down, aren't we?
Yeah, so if you really want to thank me, you can take that stuff about Michelle out of the speech, yeah? Deal?
All right. Hey, you know they say your life flashes before your eyes? Well, I reckon I'd need a bigger drop than that just to fit in all my mistakes. Reckon Tina had enough time, though. She barely got started.
When are you going to stop it, eh? When are you going to shut up about Tina or Peter or chucking yourself off things?
I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I really haven't taken this best bird thing serious enough, have I? Come on, then. Do it. Down that, I'll get you another. I'll open another bottle. Come on, drink it. Promise, no more misery goats, no more accusations falsely of the bride-to-be. Although I do reserve the right to call you an idiot for covering for and lying to the police.
Look, you protect the people that you care about.
Yeah, but false alibi? You could have got nicked.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, but you could have. You didn't think it through, did you? Because if you did have, you'd have realised if her alibi's false, it makes a right mess of yours.
It's getting a bit cold out here now.
Rob.
What? What, now what? Are you going to do this tomorrow, are you? Are you going to line up all the guests one by one and start accusing them of killing Tina like some deranged flaming Sarah Lund, eh?
I didn't accuse you.
Listen, you two can go if you want. I'll finish off. I can manage.
Oh, Tar.
Oh, thanks, Mum, but the cell's ticked, so...
Last orders, please.
Tracy. Tracy.
Nothing I can do. You all right? Something happened? Hurry up. Rob? Oh, he's not supposed to see me. It's all going wrong.
Not going wrong.
Amy ripping her dress was going wrong.
I'll get me invisible silk.
Oi! You are not supposed to see me. Turn round! Turn round!
You know I love you, don't you, Trace? Look, did you hear me? I said I love you.
Why is he saying it like that? Is he drunk?
No, I'm not drunk.
Rob.
I just...
We're all right, aren't we? Babe, tell me we're all right.
Yeah, we're all right. I'm sorry, I just... Yeah, we're fine, I promise.
Right, come on, Trace. You, drink lots of water.
I mean, what bloke does that? On a promise, but decides he'd rather help his man flush out the pipes. Honestly, anybody else, I'd swear they were having an affair, but I know Steve.
Do you? Can you really? I mean, totally no.
Well, I know Steve and affairs have been there before, haven't I? No, it's not that.
What about that thing with Tina, didn't he?
What's that got to do with our Rob's Rob? Anyway, that was a one-off. No, he's not cheating on Tracy. Oh, God, that's why he's been acting so weird, isn't it? Has he confessed to something?
No,
Just tell me.
No, he hasn't.
If you're covering for him...
I'm not.
Yeah, well, I know you two. You fight like cats, but there's no daylight between you when it comes to something big. Right, you. Now, don't look at her. I want the truth. And nothing but the truth. Are you going to turn up tomorrow and marry Tracy Barlow?
I am, yeah, guaranteed.
You swear?
On my life. I've had a wobble. Just need some kip, that's all. Get my head straight.
Well, I've just opened a bottle of wine.
Take it with you.
No, it's all right. You have it. Just whatever happens, make sure he doesn't bottle it tomorrow. Will you, me? Or there'll be murder, right? Bright and early, promise.
I'm sorry, I'm fine now. Like I said, Kip. I mean, I bet you got cold feet night before your wedding, eh? I mean, I love her and everything, but, you know, it's just that public thing. Saying forever out loud. You know what I'm like, I find it hard to commit to a Saturday night out with the lads.
Where were you?
I was just walking, getting some air.
The night Tina was attacked, where were you?
Carla!
You knew that I was innocent. Everybody else was saying that I did it, and I could have, but you knew that I didn't.
You're my sister.
So, anyone can do anything. The circumstances are right, Rob.
Oh, you told me that you were innocent. I believed you. I thought you might do the same for me.
Tell me you're innocent.
Oh, I'm innocent.
Look at me.
I'm innocent.
I've known you all your life. I was there the day you opened your eyes.
So believe me.
See, I keep remembering all these details. Like, the fall didn't kill her. I mean, she must have been talking after that, or at least come round.
You're obsessed.
Like she was facing her attacker. I say, I know that because the police grilled me.
Obsessed? Will you stop this?
The damage of her head. That must have been terrifying. Just to look up. I think that's it. My life's over. Here. On a dirty street, by a dirty builder's yard. With a skip full of other people's junk next to
What is
you.
wrong with you?
What's wrong with me is I'm looking at you and all I see is haunted and tortured and scared. I'm scared, Mum. So you tell me. Please tell me the truth. Just tell me. You killed her, didn't you? Didn't you? Just tell me the truth, Rob, please. One word. Just, it's me. One word. You did it. Didn't you?
She was going to ruin your life, Carla. And you were pregnant, but she didn't care. She threatened me. She threatened you. She said that she was going to tell the police that I tried to kill her, that I'd shoved her off, but I didn't, Carla. I swear. It was an accident. The fall was an accident.
The fall didn't kill her.
It just happened.
Murders don't happen, Rob. Accidents happen. Murders don't.
I could feel everything just slipping away, and then this rage. But it's done. It could be done, and Peter could have done it.
Peter didn't do it.
He did it. What he did it, and she chose to get involved with him.
So she deserved.
Well, you hated Tina.
Don't you dare.
You hated
make
her.
out that you did this for me. I hate what she did. When people put flowers outside the yard, I wanted to torch the place, but you know what I hated more? I hated that she was a 23-year-old little narky cow who fell for a pathetic, weak car crash of a man and thought she could fix him. What was my excuse? I'm nearly 40.
She was supposed to be your mate.
Yeah, and I could have killed her for that, but I didn't. You know why? Because it's something you say. It's not something you do. God, if going with somebody else's fella deserves having your head smashed in, I'd have been on a slab before I was even out of my teens.
Where are you going?
Get out of the way.
Tell me where you're going.
I'm going to the pub.
It's shut.
Like they'll have them hens out by now. I want to see Michelle.
You can't tell Michelle. You can't tell anyone.
So what? We get up tomorrow, we climb out of bed and put on a best clobber and chuck confetti around. I say some daft speech about your goldfish.
Yes!
While Peter's picking paint off the walls and Tina's dead in the ground. I said, shift!
No, Carla, no!
Set off! That's really grown up, that. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Because if we can hear them hens, they can hear us, can't they?
No.
Michelle!
No, Carla.
Michelle!
No, listen to me! You're not listening to me!
Oh, just give it here, Auntie Beth.
Ow! Blood! Yeah, well, keep away from the dress. Right. Been giving her a team talk, have you?
Say what you've got to say, love, and you can go back to bed.
I'm sorry.
Don't be so scared. What's done is done. Your mum's not cross.
Yeah, your mum is flaming cross. Your mum's flaming fuming. Amy, why were you trying the dress on again?
I love it.
She said she's sorry. Come on now.
Hey, you better not be tired tomorrow.
He did this Peter did this, and you know it, but you'd still let him walk and send me back to prison. How could you choose Peter over me? You're scared? Carla, I'd never hurt you.
How do I know what you'd never
I'm
do?
not a murderer. I'm not. I just...
You've locked me in. You've taken my phone.
What did you think I'd do? Kill you? Oh. After our whole lives, after every scrap that we've had, you said that you knew me, Carla, but I would never hurt you. I just wanted to explain, that's all. I just needed time. Tell Michelle, go on. Phone the police. I just wanted another chance, that's all. I just wanted to wake up tomorrow morning with something to hope for. I thought that if you understood... Just go.
Yeah, you'd barely know. No one will notice.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry I had a meltdown.
Oh, you're entitled the night before you get married. It's probably why bride and bridegroom traditionally stay apart. And I certainly wouldn't have wanted to sit in with your mother either time.
I am so lucky to have him.
Oh, that's all matters. And bear that in mind tomorrow, because little things might go wrong. You know, if it's raining or somebody's dress isn't right or Beth's the worse for wear.
Yeah, you know... As long as at the end of the day, I'm Mrs. Donovan and me and Rob are signed up for life, that is all that matters.
Exactly.
He's really good for me, Dad.
Well, that's good to hear. And for what it's worth, I think he's the lucky one.
If the call comes from you, a confession, remorse, I don't know, the police, there might be more. I don't know, lenient.
60. I'll be 60 when I get out. Banged up till I'm an old man. Don't do that to me.
Crap, it's gonna happen anyway. Peter's innocent. He'll appeal, they'll find new evidence.
There's now to find.
Oh, there'll be something! What about the murder weapon?
In the bottom of the canal. I bet there's hundreds of weapons been chucked in Withy Lock and never found.
If Tina just died in the fall, if you hadn't...
Oh, if my head is full of ifs! Some nights I lie in bed and I don't turn around. I'm in the dark and in my bones. I know that if I turn around, it won't be Tracy's face that I see. It'll be hers. Eyes open, blood. I dare myself to turn around, Carla, but I can't. You don't know what this has done to me.
What about Tina? And me? I lost my baby. I lost my baby girl.
I'm sorry, Carla. How long do you think he'll live, eh? Peter? He'll come out at the bottle. 6 months? 6 months to waste his freedom, drink himself to death while I rot?
What about Simon?
I want a son of my own, Carla. I've met someone that I want to spend the rest of my life with. 60 years old.
Yes, you'll still have time.
Don't you dare say that I'll still have time. You turn me into the police and my life is done.
you, Rob. I can't look Ken and Simon in the eye. I'm not strong enough.
What if I can do it?
You're half bailiff, remember? I'm half dad. I'd fold up and ship out.
We only have to get through tomorrow, then the day after that, just one day at a time. I swear, Cara, I swear that I will be a better man. I'll be a better dad than Peter could ever be. Like, I know I can't bring back your baby, but we could love my kids. We could love them the way that we never had. Make it right for them. Please, Cara, please. All I'm asking you to do is just do nothing. Do nothing. Just let tomorrow happen. Or what have I got to live for, eh? Should I bother ironing my shirt?
Oh. Ow, Audrey!
It was Leanne. Simon's not coming.
Yeah, well, it's probably a good thing. I don't want any miserable faces on my big day.
Oh, poor little thing. I expect he misses his dad.
Yeah, we all do.
I'm putting my dress on.
Step away from the dress, lady. I don't want you to give me another heart failure.
Yes, and they did a wonderful job with the repairs. Really lived up to the name Invisible Mendy.
Yeah, either that or you need your eyes testing. Oh, do you know what? I can't believe my mum's not going to be there. Oh, Peter.
I'm here, Mummy.
Oh, I know that, babe. Dad, maybe you were right. Maybe we should have cancelled.
One thing we've learned is you never know what's round the corner. So if you've got the chance of happiness, grab it with both hands and never let go.
Oh, Ken, stop it. You'll start me off.
Hello, Ken. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Oh, is this the beautiful bride? Is that the dress?
Yep.
Can I have a sneaky peek?
Oh, yeah, well, you can, but then I'd have to kill you.
Actually, it's you I wanted to see. Wanted to ask a favour.
Go ahead.
Well, the other morning I saw you bring the milk in your kimono.
Oh, I say, Ken.
I know it's a bit of a cheek, but I just wondered if I could borrow it for a couple of hours. Well, it's just that I'm making my coloured Japanese meal, and I thought it would help me look the part.
Certainly. I'll just go and get it.
So, are you going to paint your face white and put knitting needles in your hair and all?
Well, I think the kimono will suffice. I'll get it, shall I?
Kylie, I'm not being funny. But these nails look like they've been done by a blind man or a drunk 3-year-old.
Well, it's the polish, it's too thick. Look, I'll start again.
Yes.
Right, I've just been to the venue. The flowers were delivered at 6 this morning and everything looks fantastic.
Right. There you go.
Oh, thanks. I'll wash it through and bring it back tomorrow. I'll see myself out. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Oi!
What?
Hello? Rollers?
It's only for my website, you know, the bride on the morning of a big day.
Yeah, well, lose the camera. Hey, today's about me, not you. Oh, you could have at least bought me a bottle of champers or Bucks Fizz or summit.
Not had a shower yet. Carla, please, just put me out my misery. Sorry, I couldn't remember where I put my cufflinks.
What? You're worried I think you're nosy. I think that's the least of your problems.
It's a good speech. You only told me the bad bits last night. Dad had bailed on us. Mum was always tired and emotional. It was always just me and him. We had nothing to our name, but we always had each other. Got to admit, he's no saint. Pulled some stunts in his time. But he's always been there for me when I needed him, supported me by my side no matter what.
I didn't know who you were when I wrote that. I didn't know what you are.
You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
You need to get ready.
Cheers. Congratulations, Tracy. You look absolutely wonderful.
Don't I just?
Oh, I'm so sorry your mother won't be here to see you in all your glory.
Yeah, I shall have to make do with the photographs, I'm afraid.
Actually, Tracy, I came here to give you a little something.
Oh, Auntie Emily, that's really sweet.
Well, I'd like it to be your something borrowed.
Oh. Thanks.
Thank you, Emily. It's a very kind thought.
Is it some sort of spooky Victorian ghost lady?
It's a cameo, you daft bat.
Ernest gave it to me. He saved up his wages for months.
Oh, I've got you something and all. Ooh.
A garter. Ooh, something blue. I can take off later with his teeth.
Right, I think I should leave you to it. I'll see you at the hotel.
Yeah, laters.
Ciao.
Bye, Emily.
Being funny, that is gross.
Can't hurt Emily's feelings. You have to wear it.
Yeah, like where nobody can see it, on my knickers.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Carla. But believe me, there isn't a day that goes
Look,
by
we
that...
better get off. I mean, you don't want to be late. Just give us a sec.
Can we have a bit of decorum, Kirk? It's a wedding, not a football match.
Yeah, a fiver says a dress is really trashy.
It's not.
She's not one to hide a light under a bushel, is she? But it's cut down to there.
It's actually dead classy.
This is Tracy Barlow we're talking about.
Your public awaits.
Oh, fabulous.
Told you.
Well, that's my fiver out the window.
The blushing bride of perfect vision.
That dress is totes amazeballs.
Oh, I know.
How gorgeous am I?
And me. You both look fantastic.
May!
Kirk, you're not going to do the confetti till after the wedding.
Sorry.
Someone's gone down me cleavage.
Aye, well, don't look at me.
Oh, come here.
I'm just nipping Tyrone Cecil.
Okay.
Can you give us a leg up, Grandad? I'm like Cinderella, only cooler.
Hey, you get that from me. The cool gene. Don't know where I get it from, though.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you look as radiant as you do today.
Well, I'm happy, aren't I? Proper happy.
It just shines out of you.
Yeah, and it's all down to Rob. You know, he's the first person I've met who knows what I'm like and still loves me for it. Well, apart from my mum.
And me.
And you. Can we go a couple of times round the block? You know, the scenic route?
What's the scenic route?
It's a long way round. I want everybody to cop an eye of our fabulousness!
Well, you know.
Cheers.
Oh, hello.
I'll take another from my maid.
Bagsy's mine.
Suppose he has got a nice bum.
I think he was giving you the eye.
No.
He was. My gaydar's never wrong. Honestly, you've had that tie nigh on 20 years.
Oh, you know me. I like to get me money's worth.
Yes, I do know you.
Not worth splashing out, is it? They'll probably be divorced by the end of the year. You're right there, Paul.
You all right, Emily? I was just thinking about the brooch I lent to Tracy. It is a little old-fashioned.
It's the thought that counts. I once tried to make a cameo brooch. Whittling a face on a shell is not easy. Look more like Jimmy Cagney than Victorian lady.
Well, you won't see that again. It'll be sold to the highest bidder.
Even Tracy wouldn't be that mercenary.
Really? How do you think they're paying for all this?
Maybe she sold her soul to the devil.
No, I doubt it. Even he wouldn't want that.
Oh, hang on a sec, right? Put these somewhere safe, yeah? And when we get to the altar, don't do that thing that people always do when they say that they've lost them, yeah?
I won't.
Oh, my nerves are shot already.
Here he is, the condemned man.
Right, could everyone start making the way inside, please?
I just need a little minute, okay? It won't be long, I promise. I just need a breath of fresh air. Okay?
This is the best day ever.
Yeah. And it's only just beginning.
Tracy?
I'm just savouring the moment, Dad.
Okay, can I get some mother and daughter shots? Okay, if we just start with a close-up, okay? And then I think
scrub up well.
full length and get the dresses in, yeah?
I've got some tissues.
Sorry, I can't stop thinking about Peter. He should be here.
Close up.
Yeah, people think I'm delusional, can't face facts. But I know in my heart he didn't do it. I'm going to appeal, but to be honest, I don't hold out much hope. And I've no idea how he's going to survive in that place. Simon's struggling too. I think he's got to spend the rest of his life without his father. Under this terrible cloud.
Close up. I look beautiful.
It's tough on you too.
And I'm the one who's got to keep it all together.
You can polish your shoes as much as you like. They still look as if they're out of a museum.
At least they match his suit.
Where have you been? Carla? Please tell me you haven't.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's time. Everyone's waiting.
You all set?
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Hang on. Where are my flowers?
Well, don't look at me.
I haven't got them.
Well, they can't have just disappeared. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. How am I going to be a flower girl without any flowers?
Nobody'll notice.
I'll notice. I must have left them on the carriage.
Yeah, well, then you should have been more careful.
I'm not going anywhere without them.
Oh, Amy, stop being such a drama queen.
I'm not moving.
Amy.
Not moving.
Oh, the carriage can't have gone too far.
You can't be serious.
What have you told him?
Let's go somewhere quiet. Come on.
What's that about?
She must be trying to smuggle him out. Can't be that bad, surely.
Mate, anyone saying I do to Tracy Barlow is like a turkey voting for Christmas.
Please, don't encourage him.
But they...
What time do you think we might be able to slip away?
I wasn't aware we were planning to slip away. Oh, please, don't tell me this is about your wretched parcel.
They have very limited delivery slots.
Well, I'll give you limited delivery slots. You've still no idea what it might be.
No, none whatsoever.
Surely that's the thrill of it. The breathless excitement of the mystery revealed.
Do you know, I couldn't have put that better myself.
You know, you two really should get out more.
Just go talk to him.
No, he's out of my league.
Is he, heck?
Listen, I appreciate what you're doing, but I'd rather be single and alone than deluded.
I'm not having this. First chance you get that way his number.
Me?
Sean needs this.
So why don't you do it?
Because it requires a man's touch. Besides, neckline would only scare him off. Please, babe. Don't everyone deserve to be as happy as us?
Get away from me. I said, get away from me!
I did try.
You betrayed me.
You gave me no choice.
You had a choice, Carla. You could have chosen your own brother, your own flesh and blood.
Rob, you asked me to pretend it didn't happen.
I begged you for another chance.
I really wanted to give it to you. I still do.
You really...
You found them?
Yes, I did. And I had to run a very long way.
Thanks, Michelle.
Well, I always said you go the extra mile.
Yeah, and don't you forget it. Right. Are we doing this then, or what?
Bring it on.
Ready when you are.
Tracy.
Let's do it.
Have a look. See inside.
What? Dad, you're really weirding me out.
I'm just so proud of you.
Well, it's about flaming time. Come on.
No matter what happens, you'll always be my brother, always.
I am nothing to you.
Look, I'm sorry to break up the party, but you both need it out there pronto.
I'll stand by you. I promise.
Guys.
Shall we?
We shall. They're going to be here any minute.
I'll take my chances.
Oh, Rob, running away will only make things worse.
What's going on?
Babe? I know you're anxious to marry me, but really?
There's nowhere to go.
To go? To go where? You're pulling my leg, right?
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean you're sorry? What are you sorry about?
Ask her. Ask my precious sister.
Rob? Rob!
Tracy, love, what's going on?
What the hell have you said to him?
I don't think we should do this here.
Well, I really don't care what you think. What have you said to him?
Tracy,
tell me!
Cara, please.
He killed Tina.
What?
Rob killed Tina.
Rob? Where is he?
I'm calling the police.
Oh, no, you can't do that!
Don't bother, they're already on the way.
Rob wouldn't hurt anyone. He wouldn't.
Go inside, darling.
Mum, tell her.
I said go inside!
Come on, nothing.
You're lying.
Oh, I wish I was. You're sick. In the air, Tracy, he told me last night.
Oh, come off it. You're just trying to save Peter's skin.
I don't care if Peter rots in hell. But Tracy, he did not kill Tina.
Now, come away.
Look, I believe her.
Oh, well, there's a surprise. You know, you had to make this about you, didn't you?
You know what, Tracy? You're not completely blameless yourself.
Oh, what?
You gave me his alibi, you lied.
I don't have to answer to you.
No, but you have to answer to them.
What, suddenly this is all my fault?
Tracy, we've both lost.
You couldn't let us have the date, could you? Not one day! You've always hated me! Hated us being together!
But give us a flaming hand! Tracy!
Come on.
OK, that's enough, ladies.
Get off!
Calm down.
Everybody inside. Where's your brother?
Gone. Gone where?
I don't know.
Who tipped him off? Get her out of my sight.
I'm so sorry. I knew it was too good to be true.
To my son now.
One step at a time, Mr. Barlow.
At least allow me to take Tracy home.
I'm afraid that's not possible. We need to ask her a few more questions.
Hasn't she been humiliated enough?
Sorry, it's procedure. And what about Carla? We'll be questioning her in due course.
Well, can't I at least talk to her?
Not yet, sorry.
I've never seen her like this. Do you reckon I should go over?
Dunno. She's not ready to share.
I thought you could do with a bit of company. Can I get you out? Glass of water? Something stronger? Come on, Trace. There must be something you want.
I just want my husband.
When can we get out of here?
If you could all bear with us and remain on the premises while we conduct our inquiries.
What, for how long?
Look, surely you should be able to give us some sort of idea of a time scale.
Afraid not.
But you see, you don't understand. I'm expecting a very important package.
And I suggest you rearrange.
Yes, but I've already rearranged. It's intolerable. I'm at the mercy of petty bureaucracy.
You'll be at the mercy of my right foot if you don't stop whittering on about your flaming past.
Please tell me you understand.
Well, not really. You've just seen the groom unveiled as a murderer, the bride attacking the best woman, and a wedding completely ruined. Usually you'd be in your element.
You know, you're right. The parcel can wait.
Sorry.
Word.
I suppose I should try to get a message to Peter.
You are unbelievable.
Has a right to know.
It's always about Peter, isn't it? Always about the blue-eyed boy. The man I love is on the run. My life is in a million pieces, and I still can't get your full attention.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not, Dad. You're not even close.
Ken must be going through the mill. Ken? Well, he's always said that Peter was innocent. Peter Barlow's not innocent. Rob may have killed Tina, but he was only finishing off what that man started. Either way, she'll finally find peace. I hope so, Emily. I sincerely hope so.
You were with her that night, weren't you?
Don't worry about it.
Were you with her? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, I didn't know she'd give him a false alibi.
I told you, never get involved with Tracy Barlow.
It's under control.
Oh, it's under control.
Keep your voice down.
Don't you tell me to keep my voice down. There are police in there wanting answers, Tony. A lot of answers.
Tracy knows how to keep her mouth shut.
Oh. Well, let's just pray that you're right. Because I don't want another idiot jail magnet ruining my life.
How'd it go?
I think I made an impression.
You silver-tongued devil.
12 hours is a long time in this situation. It's a lifetime, in fact.
What's your point? Our point, Mrs. Barlow, is why didn't you contact us sooner?
Is that a serious question? That's my brother.
He's also a murderer, according to you.
Are you saying you willfully withheld information?
Yeah.
Even though he confessed to bludgeoning Tina McIntyre to death?
Yeah.
OK, you can see why somebody might have a problem with that.
I couldn't care less. Did I do the right thing in the end? Yes, I did. Do I hate him for it? No.
You don't seem to hate your husband either, despite his fun and games.
What has Peter got to do with this?
Maybe there was no confession. Maybe you don't love your little brother as much as you claim to.
You believe what you like. I've told you where Rob said he hid the pipe and the jewellery. Short of slapping handcuffs on him, what else could I do?
Let's wrap this up. I don't wish this on my worst enemy.
Well, that's it, innit? She's most folks' worst enemy. And look around us. We're only here to make up the numbers.
Yeah, I notice you accepted the invite, though.
Well, I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah, and you knew there'd be a decent spread.
Well, yeah, that as well.
Shameless.
Yeah, gasping and all. Right, I'm gonna see if I can scare up a beer. Do you fancy one?
Yeah, go on then. What? Just making a bit of an effort to get on.
Yeah, and ignoring me at the same time.
Oh, please tell me that you're not feeling jealous.
Actually, I'm feeling something more fun.
Fun?
Do you remember the last wedding we went to? Well, they've got 4-poster beds in some of the rooms here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was thinking, when we get the all clear from the police, we could just slip off.
All right, stop drilling, you struck oil.
Or you could get bladdered with my ex.
Can't do both. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, pal.
Do you think Mrs. Connor's telling the truth?
Well, knowing how she feels about Rob, I wouldn't bet against it.
Still, at least we know our wedding couldn't go any worse.
I won't count your chickens just yet.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying with my lot, you hope for the best, but you always have a fire extinguisher ready.
Consider me RSVP'd.
Having said that, I won't mind a guitarist. The sort of thing folk remember.
Hey, I'm off now.
Oh.
Please said we can leave.
This is my friend, Sean.
Hey. Call me.
Something must have got lost in translation.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be somewhere? Come on, let's sit there. Okie dokie, what would you like? How about a juice? On second thoughts, let's push the boat out and get you a chocolate milkshake. Chocolate milkshake, please.
What's going on?
The wedding never happened.
How come?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, Mary!
Now's not the time.
All right, get your milkshakes.
Right. Won't be 2 ticks. So your dad thinks it's best if you come back to Dev's, you know, until everything quietens down.
Okay.
On the upside, I was planning an American night as a special treat. We've done one before. I make hot dogs and French fries for Eddie and Asher, and then we watch a film, sorry, my mistake, a movie. And then we eat loads of popcorn and only talk in really bad American accents. And I do the odd impersonation, though, truth be told, they're all rubbish. Apart from Kermit and Joan Crawford. Oh, I'm sorry. Here I am blathering on.
You don't reckon it's my fault?
Your fault?
Everyone was kept waiting because I left my flowers on the carriage. Maybe Auntie Carla was mad about that.
Amy.
Mum's always saying how up herself she is.
Amy, none of this has anything to do with you.
So you're saying it's all true then? Poor Mum. Happy was a good look for her.
At least he got to see the dress. He said we can leave. About flaming time.
Not you. We need to ask you some questions.
Me? Inside. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't make things worse than they already are.
What, you think this day could get any worse for me?
Surely this can wait.
Afraid not.
Get your hands off me, because I've done out wrong.
Fine, if that's how you want to play it.
Tracy Barlow, I'm arresting you on suspicion of perverting the course of justice. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Not today. Get off me!
Look, I really think the handcuffs are over the top.
Stand back, please, Mr. Barlow.
Congratulations!
Made things 10 times worse by legging it.
How could they get any worse? Poor Trace, like being jilted in bad enough.
Mind her head. Me head? What about my wedding?
What are you arresting her for? It'll be all right, Trace. You can sue him. Think of the compo.
This is right, love. It's self-preservation time. Look, I know you love Rob, but you're a mother with responsibilities. Don't risk your neck or Peter's to save his.
I just want Robert. I just want Robert.
I know, love, I know. But listen, be truthful, be straight, and be courteous.
You should have written just arrested with shaving foam on the back window.
So it's...
Let's try again. What went through your mind when Rob asked you to give him a false alibi? You lied to us about Rob Donovan's whereabouts on the night of Tina McIntyre's murder.
I think you might be confusing me with that stitch-up merchant. I mean, she actually stitches for a living. That's ironic, right?
So you still maintain that Rob was with you for the whole evening, before, during and after your engagement party? Before, during and after your engagement party?
I'm maintaining it because it's the truth.
Your dad gave you some good advice back there.
Well, he's desperate to get Peter out of prison. Rob's the perfect scapegoat.
Give it up, Tracy. We both know you're lying.
No, Carla's love life is in tatters. She hates seeing me and Rob happy. She wants to get Peter out the toy cupboard so they can drink themselves to death. Misery loves company.
How come Rob's on the run? Surely an innocent man would have stood his ground.
Well, because he knows a stitch-up when he sees it.
Rob told Carla where he chucked the murder weapon and the stolen jewellery. That search is live.
She could have easily chucked something in the canal. Yeah? And then, hey, presto! Exhibit A.
Did you ask Rob where he'd been that night?
No, I didn't ask Rob where he'd been that night because he was with me.
Maybe you didn't ask Rob for the truth because you didn't want him to confirm what you must have suspected. When he asked you to lie to us, you knew he'd had a hand in Tina McIntyre's death. Admit it. The silent treatment. Fine. I've nowhere else I should be. Let's face it, no review. On the plus side, you're getting your money's worth out of that dress.
Thank you very much for all your help. Bye. You look drained.
Just give him a statement. I'm a very bad sister, signed Carla Connor. Never did get used to Barlow anyway.
It's the right thing.
I just shoved my kid brother under a bus. Over that lying, cheating specimen I married.
Ah, Peter's all of that and more. But he's not a murderer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have you told him the good news yet?
Yeah, that was the prison chaplaincy. I'll get a message to him to ring me. But my immediate priority is Tracy. They're quizzing her now.
I didn't set out to ruin her wedding, you know.
I know that. And Tracy knows that too, deep down. You shouldn't be on your own.
That's right.
Peter?
Dad, what's happened? Is it Simon?
No. Simon's fine.
But the chaplain told me to ring you. Urgent.
Peter, it was Rob who killed Tina. He confessed to Carla last night and now he's on the run. I know it's a lot to take in all at once. Peter?
I'm still here.
And hopefully, not for long, Carl has signed a witness statement.
Yeah, but even if they catch him, he's gonna deny it. His word against hers.
Just got to focus on the positive.
Will you tell Simon for me?
Of course.
Did Tracy know?
Absolutely not. This is the best of times for you and the worst of times for her. With apologies to Dickie. And there'll be apologies for you too, I'm sure.
I'm not interested.
Peter, just stay strong. It'll soon be over.
Carl has thrown me a lifeline.
I've been a copper for 10 years. You're the first bride I've ever had arrested, ever questioned.
Oh, well, what do you want? A carriage clock?
I want you to take your dad's advice. Tell the truth. And do yourself a favour into the bargain. Look after number one.
Rob is my number one.
Well, he's left you up that well-known creek. You've covered for a murderer. Perverted the course of justice. You get banged up for that. Maybe you don't care. You've had prison before.
I think you'll find that was overturned. You know, you should be giving Carla a lie detector test.
Tell me this. When Rob said lie for me, did you say, "Oh, of course, babe, no questions asked"? You didn't worry that he just bludgeoned a young girl to within an inch of her life?
No! Because he was with me.
When we bring him in and we've recovered the murder weapon, his legal team will instruct him to plead guilty. You will be hung out to dry. And when you're serving a custodial sentence for perverting the course of justice or aiding and abetting a murderer, Emmy'd be known as the kid whose mum's banged up. Aiding and abetting.
I wasn't aiding and abetting anybody.
It amounts to the same thing. A young girl has been brutally murdered and you're covered.
I wasn't covering for Rob. He was covering for me.
Go on.
I left the engagement party to go and get some stock for the shop.
So why the subterfuge? Oh, straight off the back of a lorry?
Rob has got this thing. Everything in the shop has to be kosher.
So while you were off fencing stolen goods, Rob had plenty of time to attack Tina.
No!
How would you know? You weren't with him. He's just seen his pregnant sister crushed by Peter's affair with Tina, and while you were off sourcing new stock, he went round to her flat and he brutally attacked her.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Oh, there's no stitch up, Tracy. Carla Barlow has not cooked up her brother's confession. On the night of your engagement party, her brother, your fiancé, brutally attacked Tina McIntyre. And that is why he's on the run.
There you go, room 5, up the stairs, first door on your right. Strictly no smoking. Failure to comply may result in the death penalty. Get in. Nice try, son. You nearly got away with it. Me pen. Ah.
Thought I could sit on it. Talk's a good game, my little bro.
He always did.
He did it for me.
Hey, you didn't ask him to kill anyone.
He thought he had my back.
You said for ages that Peter didn't do it.
Oh, I wish he had it. I'd give anything for Peter to have done it.
Listen, you can still be a good sister to Rob. He's gonna need you.
He'll never forgive me this. All I had to do was nothing.
You've held up amazingly well.
6 hours ago, life floated out of there. How can your life fall apart in 6 hours?
Let's get you inside.
Don't tell me you've been down the cop shop all this time.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
What's the score?
They released her on bail.
Right.
Look, Tracy needs to rest. I'm sure you understand.
Cool. Hey, you know where I am. Give me a shout, yeah?
Been a very long day. You'll have to excuse me.
I've lost him, Dad. Everything. Everything.
Darling. I'm so very sorry. Let it out. Let it out. There.